know if y'all noticed, but since the pandemic happened, people has gotten courage and balls because you got people getting caught out in fucking public, cheating,
Oh yeah,
actually doing the. But then it's not just that. You got people out here raping in public. Like Philly right now is still going under investigation for rapists is out here coming out at night and just like if there's not enough fish in the sea, like I don't get this shit. So we gotta really watch our kids, our little boys, our little girls because
yeah. But see, this is the thing right there. You have some of them who they don't have it because they don't have not a, they, it does not matter if you're a boy or a girl. If they on that type of time, they're doing it. And it's sad
exactly.
because it's sad because again, no child should have to suffer any type of trauma that's that can possibly mess up they well being, their mind state, and all of that. Like you're not getting part of that back because that's a part of your pride taken.
Yeah, but it's not enough. These kids ain't being talked to. Nate, you be outside a lot, and I know you in New York, right? Jersey, or something like that.
I'm in New York,
Yeah,
New York
see, so
City.
I wasn't tripping. You're not that far from me, anyways. But still, the same shit that happens here in Philly happens in New York, kinda. I say kinda
Yeah,
because it happens different ways. It depends the situation. I think New York a little more shout out than Philly, maybe.
yeah. No, you know what it is with us is just being how the boroughs are divided. So it's like everybody, but the main two boroughs that's always on fire anyway is Brooklyn and Bronx. So that's just something that's always like, but that's always been like that. Even back in the day when you thought it was somewhat safe for your kids to come outside, it was still wild. But that's
Yeah,
because again, you know,
but
when
let
the
me ask
people
you
was
this.
playing in the streets, they was playing in the streets.
Let me ask you this. I know you got a lot of Chinese stores around there like I do. So let me ask you this. How many kids
Yeah.
you don't hear in there is talking their little stories of what they do during these parties that their parents be having and what happens to them?
Shoot, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm in a small community myself, but mostly everybody know each other. But anytime something did ever happen, it was never somebody that was from out here.
I
But
know
that
that. That's
person
why I'm
never
saying
really
it.
made it from out here. That person never really made it from out here neither. So I
Because
don't know.
what's crazy is how I hear these little girls or these little, these little boys talk all the stories, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, not one of them sits here and speak to their parents. And the reason why, what you hear out each and every one of their mouth is the same thing, is a pattern, is a routine. All of them say the same thing. Because you got always that one in the crowd that asks them, oh, why don't you talk to your mom? Why don't you talk to somebody? But what do they say? My mom don't listen to me. My dad don't listen to me. My grandma don't listen to me. Whoever's with them don't listen to them. So what happens after that? Whatever's happening to them, they lash it out on the next person. Like some of us know what's really making these kids lash out in certain ways is whatever's going on in their household is not being taken care of. They come and
Yeah.
they take it out on these kids, whether it's in the community or in these schools. But not enough people speaking on this shit. People just letting like I heard this mom the other day tell her kid like, yo, listen, what was it that she said? She said some fly ass shit. And then she told him, well, if you don't go back out there and whoop that little fucking boy's ass, don't fucking think about coming in here because I'm gonna make you swallow all your teeth. I said, what the fuck? Like you basically telling him you're handing him to the wolf. Now your son gets shot, you want to be all over the fucking news.
Yeah, because the sad part about it, if you're not really being the vocal point of your kid's life, you're gonna expect a lot of things. I told somebody that's like yesterday, somebody was asking me the same thing. Yo, you don't be coming down here like how you used to. I said, bro, I already told you. Until you get your kid in check, I'm not going to be around because when I put my hands on him, which I know I will, you're going to be mad. And I don't care if he just turned 18. Like, he's still, like, you still ain't even got him in check, bro. Like, no way you want to tell me he running the whole household, bro. You ain't even checking. I
Uncle,
don't care what your issue is, bro. We don't do that. Back in the day, if I thought I was doing anything of the sort, karate chop, hold that. Sit your little
Uncle
ass
L
down.
said
What you
his mom
doing?
told him the same thing. Listen, a lot of our parents did the same thing, right? But at least they kind of listened a little bit, right? You don't got the. I don't think our parents sat here. Well, mine's and the people that had me under their wing really didn't sit here and tell me at the end of telling me that shit to go figure it out. You tell me go figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna try to find a way to figure this out by any means necessary. So imagine how these kids think.
No, but you know the bad part about it? The bad part about everything is, see, like I told my boy, I said, the reason why I'm not coming down that way, I said, bro, I said, you already kind of like you avoided already getting punched in your face on the behalf of your son. Only because your son said something that he know for a fact he wouldn't have never said in any other circumstance. And those three words again, I need to give that clear sentence to everybody. Those three words is going to get you killed. I don't care if you grown or you young. You better watch what you're saying. Because see, when his son said that, I could have body slammed him right there. I looked at both of them like, oh, okay, I'm not
Yeah.
coming back to you no more. Because it wasn't like it was being said to me, but it's just the principle, bro. Like, you not checking your kid. He out here wilding cursing in front of you, like, got everybody looking at you crazy. Like, nah, nigga, I'm up out of here.
Yeah, it's not a
Before
lot.
the next
Listen,
day, look, before the next day, you like, yo, let me smoke with you. Get up out of here.
that's not a lie. Listen, the first time my son got a taste of the street, he went out with his little friends and everything, right? So
Yeah,
listen, I don't treat my son like he's autistic. Trust and believe that. I let him know that he could do everything that I could do. Like I try to get him prepared and everything. Like he talks to me, he lets me know everything. But the
yeah.
first time I ever let him get a little taste of the streets, boy, when I tell you, yo, your son's out here cursing, he's being disrespectful. I said, who? What? They're like, no, I cannot believe him. He's not. I'm like, nah, you bullshitting me. I go outside with my baby pops, yo. I had to sit here for the first time ever and scream at him in public in front of everybody and let him know that his shit stunk. But then I had to come home and sit down and have a talk with him. And all he was doing with his friends. But he's like, I thought it was cool. Like everybody was doing it. Why can't I? I'm like, BJ, because your ass could get in trouble. Why is you doing what they did? You really want to do it? No, it was just cool. My whole point. My whole fucking point. Sat here, cursed for the first time ever in front of people. I think he said he called the lady a bitch. Right after the young boy. That shit had me
Yeah.
heated for a fucking second. Like everybody like, don't hit him. I'm like, I'm not hitting him. But he's not. He's like, it's his first time. Like, understand. Da, da, da. I'm like, listen, I understand. But if y'all wasn't my community, if y'all didn't care about me, my son could
Uh,
have gotten shot for calling somebody's mom a bitch. That's why I had
exactly.
to get hard on him like that. Oh, but you gotta understand. Look, his situation has nothing to do with what came out his fucking mouth.
Actually,
He didn't think
because that,
about it. He repeated it.
yeah, see, that's the consequences when
He's
you,
autistic, not stupid. Like I told the lady.
yeah. No, but see, that's the thing too. See, with some people, they just repeat shit because they ain't thinking. But see,
Yeah.
in your case, is different. So they should already know. First of
But
all, if
my
some of
whole
these
point
people are
is
smart
that
and know
a
that,
lot of
they should
parents,
know that.
my whole point is a lot of parents should see the picture like that. Like talk to get both sides of the story before. That's how you create these little kids that are out here in these schools trying to slap teachers out because they know their parent got their back. No, if your son is disrespectful, let him know in public respectfully that your child is being he or she is the wrong motherfucking person. Like you wrong right now. You're not right in this situation. Let them know they shit fucking stink. I get that at certain ages you can't whoop your fucking kid because they get too old for that shit. But that don't mean stop teaching them from right and fucking wrong. If you have to put your child in a place respectfully in front of somebody, do it. What the fuck you scared of? Sorry to say it like that.
Well, and when all else fails, you ain't never too old to karate chop and leg drop a kid. I don't
Exactly.
give
I tell everybody. I don't give a fuck if my son is 100
a
fucking years old. He fucked up. He fucked up. Listen, I'll be honest. Like I've told my kids, listen, I'll help you bury a body if I have to. The only thing I will never go against is y'all know what, and they always say it. The R word. Y'all did that shit, y'all doing the motherfucking time. Y'all had to defend yourself against some shit, man, mama's here. Mama Bear is here. Griselda's here. We burying that body together. But
Word.
if it's that R shit, y'all got yourselves involved in that shit, no, mama's right there with Law and Order. I'm Benson for today. And they know that shit. They know not to play with me.
I guess this person got two accounts. I was looking in the chat for a minute. I guess this person was under two accounts. He ain't trolling, but
It's like I've had to
yeah,
be on my son's top. You know how many women? He's 16 years old. You know how many females? He's a gamer. Be on his top, and I gotta be like, BJ, no, that's a grown woman. No, mom, she's my age. No, that's a fucking grown ass woman. That's a fucking crib snatcher. And he's here
fact.
arguing with me. How do you know that's a female your age? All because the way we talk. I said, BJ, I'm a grown ass woman telling you this is a grown ass woman talking to you.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah, but sometimes
so
they're gonna go against the grain. But you know what it is? The bad part about it is some of these women, even when they Like I laughed one day because I thought this was a whole kid. One day she came up talking to me on some shit. I'm like, yo, how old are you? I said, you don't even look older than 18. We seen the ID. I said, oh, she a whole grown ass. She was older than me. Fuck me up. I said, wait, what? I said, what's going on here? You got the Benjamin Button? What's going on? Hold up. Like, because I'm thinking I'm talking to because I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why is this little girl talking to me about shit she ain't supposed to be talking to me about? And I'm like, wait a minute, yo, how old are you? And she threw me off, but it happens sometimes. Even with the, you be like, nah, you can't be that old.
Yes,
Like
Angel.
that was just like
Sorry.
me. Like, nah, it was just like me in school. I had a crush on a teacher and didn't even know she wasn't even that much older than me, but I thought she was. I was like, oh, we got the older one up. Got to
Yeah,
find
that's
out she was
facts
only
though.
3 years older than me. I said, get the hell out of here.
That's facts. See, Angel, yeah, you speaking facts on that. A grown woman should not be talking to a 16-year-old kid, and that's why my kids' email and everything is linked to my accounts, and they also talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been telling parents about, oh, I ain't doing that. That's too much. Da, 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 da. My son deserves your kids deserves enough privacy to the point where you got to defend them somewhere. And how you gonna defend your child when you don't know shit about your child? You don't know their favorite color. You don't know who their friends are. You don't know who they talk to. You don't know how they talk and what they do.
Exactly. No, but see, like back in the day, we used to have, sometimes parents used to catch us even in the street. If we was out with some friends and shit like that, it ain't like they was but so far. And if not, somebody was like, yo, I heard your child over here saying some shit. Like, I see your child over here doing something. You better go talk to them. Like you
Yeah,
ain't
and
here to
that's what they do with my kids. And I'm like, listen, I'm in a community, like I said, it's like kind of together, but it's kind of not. Like, you got those that just don't give a fuck. But the majority of us is kind of together. So it's kind of like, and I grew up here. I've been on this block since I was 6 years old. Like, everybody knows my story. They know everything I've been through. Like, I've had almost every old head that's still alive here because the majority of them passed away. May they rest in peace. But every old head take me under their wing. That's why I am the way I am. I barely got friends my age. I'll be very honest about that shit. Like, why don't you got nobody your age? Because people my age act stupid. And it's kind of hard to find somebody as slow as me, like Kevin Gates says.
It's those stomachs on fire.
Nah, that's a whole fact, man. That's a whole fact. But
Real
you know
shit.
what? But see, some people fail to realize that you could be in a community for mad long, and even when people are changing, or even when the things change a little bit, the main people that know, like prime example with your son again, most of the people already know what your situation is, just so they should already know if the rip, like,
Yeah, but I still
yeah,
gotta prepare him for a situation when, well, he's not on this block and he does that with his friend somewhere else. I'm gonna end up either getting my son out of into a casket or out of jail, and he's
yeah,
already adjudicated. They don't listen. An officer gets his name, he's adjudicated. They're not gonna hear what I gotta say. I'm gonna have to sit here and really fight teeth and nail for this boy to prove his innocence this time. An adjudication on a minor is not a fucking joke.
that's a whole fact.
It is not a
Nah, my
joke.
man, go on about that
Blessings,
business.
though, eyes. Blessings.
Son, you hold on, what? You got keys, bro. You better use your magnet key and stop playing. My bad. He's over here being light skinned.
Like I said, it's like it's also these parents. Like I understand a lot of these teachers go through hell in school, right? Going back a little
Yeah.
bit into the topic, I get it. A lot of these parents need to speak to their kids and start teaching them from home, because I know that a lot of these kids are, wrong in certain situations, but some of them don't even know that they fucking wrong because they're just doing what the hell they see around them. Or to them is right, in their head is right. But how can we get them to understand? By the time we get them to understand, they would have had to bump their head more than 20 times because they're being raised to think that what they're doing is right.
Nah, it's a whole fact. That's why you gotta be on accordance again with your kids. You're supposed to.
Like, a lot of this shit is being exposed, it's put right in front of our eyes, but people is like, it ain't my kid. I ain't gotta worry about that. Boom. 2 weeks later, you get a call, your child's doing the same thing. Why? Oh, because I saw it on TikTok, I saw it on Instagram, I saw it here. Basically, they're following dumbass challenges. That's what I call them.